Good afternoon. This is John Gregory Presco coming to you live from Springfield, Oregon, at 2:26 on July 8th. Boy, am I catching up on the parasites in my life. It's I mean, they know that I'm weakened. They know I've got all this horrible stuff going on from all directions. They don't care. I mean, they actually rejoice that these things are happening to me, because then they can slip in their shit. See, grab what they want. I'm wounded, rush them, tearing away things and making them your own. I mean, the idea that the ex-head of Department of Education helped take money from an alcoholic that he might have intended for me and give it to his sons, help his sons get a hold of it. I mean, this is as low as you can go, folks. I mean, I helped Ed for 15 years, and everybody knew it. I could get witnesses. And Ed's father dies, and he knows that money's coming his way. His mother's next, she's on the deathbed. And all of a sudden, his three sons get this dark thought, What if our father, the dead drunk, leaves all his money to his best friend, the sober guy, companion and playmate, and we don't get a dime? No. And we deserve it because we had to put up with our alcoholic father for 15 years, as long as I did. Well, here's another one. Jane Hill. She's been begging me to give her art lessons, and I could kind of. Are you after Rosamond Brand? Are you trying to get a hold of her name and apply it to your art in some way? Maybe your AI art. How come you weren't telling me you did all these A art portraits and stuff? In the last couple of years. So here's the dialogue. It's just people are evil. You are proof. This is from me. March 10th. You're the proof AI art is a dishonest thief. You are rewriting Christine's bio to serve your parasitical needs. I bet you like the part where Gart claims my best friend would be alive if I passed on her letter. We're children. Bill was in youth authority and could not get letters from my family for strange reasons you're not going to know about, but will be told if I see any connection to your family name and art. You told me you used a Rosamond image to create the images I and my relative like. You do not have permission to use it. Unbelievable that I got to say this stuff. I've given her, Tom Snyder's book to read. My cat spotted something outside our window and went away. Give me my book back, creature. I caught Jane out there trying to get her drone out of the tree right back at my house. And a couple of times when Classie's on my lap, she looks out the window at night and sees something. Wow, says Jane. I knew you would think all these things, that you are going to talk shit about me. If you want to be like that, I forbid you to use the pictures I made, and I don't want your book or your picture, sucking your energy. What the fuck are you talking about? If anything, it's the other way around. I didn't answer you because I knew you would react this way. Everyone has their own shit they're going through. You will be happy to know that we will be out of here next month. The things you say, you accuse people of, the most horrible things, without wondering or even giving one fuck about them. I have never stalked you and never will. I got my own problems without adding to it. I'm not telling you anything more about myself. You just do it to hurt people more. You only wanted to use me, period. When you can do it yourself, make up all the sorts of scenarios. The truth is, nobody gives you another thought. Anytime I ever did was to inquire on your well being, but it always turned into do what I want. I'm the head cheese. You never ask, you demand cooperation. And you be damned if anybody listens to you. I'm not going to tell you railroad. I'm not going to let you railroad me into bringing your muse back to life. As for those pictures I made, no, you don't have my permission. You can have your book and your picture in the same condition. I'm not petty, but I don't want to see you. How many times does it take? This was the last time, so go ahead and put your little ill wishes you like to be miserable. You are blocked forever, and I hope you find your muse. So she comes over to clean, and I had this epiphany because I did this. Rena Easton was a janitor, cleaning person. So Jane had showed me these AI things she did, I don't know, 5 months ago. And she's telling me that they might have to move because they're poor, they can't pay the rent. And can I come over and clean your house? I said, well, $50. She said, okay. So she comes over, and I try to get her involved in some kind of money-making thing for her, so I don't want to see her out in the street. So maybe we can do something with this AI that can make money. So I share her my ideas. Spend an hour or two. I give her my book, the biography. And one day goes by, 2 days go by, 3 days go by. And we're right in the middle of texting each other about the work she's doing. Would have liked to have her come here, bring her laptop or whatever. We could have worked side by side, come up with side, but she's got to go home. She's married. He's jealous. And she's begging money. And like pulling my, heartstrings. You don't want to let a woman get thrown out on the street, will you? So did you read that part? I knew you would react this way. That's why I didn't respond. What the fuck? See, I knew you would react this way. Everyone has their own shit they're going through. Yeah, and you laid it on me again. And hoping I can save you, help you, keep you off the street. If anything, it's the other way around. I didn't answer you because I knew you would react this way. I didn't answer you because I knew you would react this way. But if she knew I'd react this way, but not her responding in 3 days, because we went through this before, why didn't she, you know, reply to my text within 24 hours? But she says she didn't, but she knew I would get paranoid and react this way, so she made me paranoid. Is this any way to do business? See, this is what I'm not going to do anymore. I'm going to make a list and refer everybody to it. I'm not going to be communicating with you whatsoever, but only under these conditions. You state what you want from me. One, you state what you want from me. If I detect you're not honest about that and you've got another agenda, boom, we're done forever. Going to talk shit about me. If you want to be like that, I forbid you to use my pictures. That was the idea. I didn't have my AA site. I let it go. And she had one. So rather than me spending money to help her, see, but then she pretends that I'm, mooching off her, leeching off her in some manner. That I'm trying to trick her into doing AI art for free, and I'll come in there and steal her ideas. See, it's how evil real parasites are. So that, oh man. Okay, I got a phone here. Hello?
Please listen to this urgent message. This is an important update regarding your Experian credit profile.
I got to get off their list. They're coming all these numbers. So now it's obvious that she set me up. She knew how upset I was, and she wanted me to react because she's going to steal my ideas and try to steal the name Rosamond. It's obvious how she reacts. I knew you'd react this way. So now you fell into my trap. Now I'm going to take Rosamond's name and apply it to my AI images that you tried to steal from me, motherfucker. Well, fuck you, Jane. Fucking asshole. And she came up with this idea how to rip Rosamond off. A couple of years ago, she said, "Oh, let's draw in the garden." So, I go over there. I actually bought a chair I can sit in because I'm crippled, to do some drawings under the tree. I go over there, and she's got like 2 big tables set up, a canopy, all this art supplies. I sit down. Her husband brings donuts. And then her mother drives up just when I'm going, that's it. Because she starts crying as soon as we sat down for their art lesson. I said, "What's wrong, Jane?" My family, they're so screwy. They are really fucked up people. And to prove it, see this picture here? One guy killed my relative because he's a pedophile. And she shows me his bomb car. And I'm going, holy shit. Here I am alone in this fucked up garden over here. That Mindy is, with a crying woman, talking about the incest in her family, showing me this bombed out car, which was a murder case. I don't want to be there. She got to write a bio and incorporate my stuff in hers. But there was so much incest in my family, it drove me crazy. And I was reminded of John Presco's incestuous family and the poor artist Christine Rosamond. So, he and his famous sister are going to be a part of my incestuous story about my crazy family and the murder or the bombing of the car. Yay, yay, fuck you.